right, guys, we are going to do a little bit of a recap, but we're going to do it a little bit different today. And I would like to see hands. Anybody who can explain to us. We're going to start with number 1 over here, what an acute angle is. And we're going to be looking at everything we've learned about lines and angles. So somebody's going to tell me, I want to draw a line. And where am I going to start drawing my line from in order to make an acute angle? Jiria, can you unmute for me and let me know? Remember at the very beginning of, this is lesson 4 of course. So at lesson 1, where do we normally start drawing our line from?
Hi, ma'am. So
Hello.
first you check where the vertex is. So that's normally the middle of the protractor.
Exactly.
And then you make your way to one of the zeros, or if you want to start on the other side, 180 degrees.
Okay, I'm going to choose 0 for this one. Okay. Sure. And my line is so skewed, I'm a little embarrassed. Wait, let me draw another one. Hold on. Yo, guys, I don't know what's going on with my thing today. But you guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean.
Yeah, ma'am, we know.
Yeah, let me try again. That's the best I can do. Okay, so it's going from the vertex to 0. Okay, so now, Jiria, if I want to draw an acute angle, where am I going to draw it to?
You're going to take your next line from the vertex and go to 90 degrees.
Oh, but that would be a right angle. Where would my acute angle be? Remember, I'm looking for an acute angle. And an acute angle needs to be less than?
90.
Yes, so pick any acute angle that you can possibly have.
89 degrees.
I knew you wouldn't make it easy for me. Okay, here we go. I think I got 80.
Yeah,
okay,
that's good.
That's it. That's about it. Okay, so now this angle over here, thank you so much, Jiria. Oh, what an angle. This angle over here is 89 degrees. And any angle that is less than 90, we call it, what do we call it, Jiria?
An acute angle.
Excellent. It's an acute angle. Thank you very much. You did that so beautifully. Well done.
No problem.
Excellent. All right, Ayanda, are you ready? I want you to tell me for number 2, I want a right angle. Okay. Are you ready to unmute, Ayanda?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So tell me, if I want to make a right angle, where do I start drawing my line from?
From the 0 to the 90, ma'am.
Excellent. So I'm going to go from my vertex to 0. And then, look at this now, what I'm doing. And then from the vertex all the way to
90 degrees.
90 degrees. Excellent. I just want to make sure I'm touching 90 degrees. There we go. 90 degrees. And instead of drawing a circle like I did with Jiria's 89 degrees, what can I draw in the middle to show that I've got an acute angle? Instead of a half circle, what can I draw?
No, I'm not sure.
Guys, help him out in the chat. Who knows? What can I draw to show that something is a 90-degree angle? Check in the chat, Ayanda, quickly.
A square, ma'am.
Yes, a square. So I can draw a tiny little square like that. And that tells me that this is 90 degrees. And instead of calling it a 90-degree angle, what are we going to call it?
Right angle, ma'am.
Good, a right angle. Amazing stuff. Very well done, Ayanda. Very well. Excellent. All right, Letitia, can I ask you to unmute? We're going to look for an obtuse angle. Okay. Ooh, look at my 3. Hi, Letitia.
Hi.
All right, so where am I going to start drawing from if I want to draw an acute, not an acute, an obtuse angle? Let me just clean some of this up. Hold on. Using glue. Okay, so I'm going to start in the middle, right? Yo, guys, I'm a whole mess today. I'm going to start in the middle. And my obtuse angle is normally through, or the vertex. Thank you, Sherilyn. Yes, the vertex. And my acute angles are normally between which two degrees?
90 to 180 degrees.
Good. Between 90. So I'm going to start my line there at 90 degrees. And then again from here to 100. Oh my goodness. I think I need to calibrate this thing. It's looking a bit off. Okay, so can you choose for me, Letitia, an angle in between here that we're going to call obtuse? Pick an angle.
175.
Okay, excellent. Thank you for not making it 179. I feel like you and Juria would be great friends at this point if you made it so nasty for me. Let me change colors. There we go. All right, let's go to 175. 100, there's 70 exactly between 170 and 180 is 175. There we go. Excellent. 175 degrees. And that 175 degrees, what kind of angle do we call it? It's called a
Obtuse.
excellent, an obtuse angle. I couldn't have put it better than myself. Well done, Letitia.
Teacher Coco,
excellent. Yes.
can't we move that line to start at 0? Otherwise, someone's going to be really confused because now it looks like it's a 90 degrees, but starting from 180.
Oh, I
You
get you.
what
I
I
get you.
mean.
Yes, I absolutely get you, Teacher Kat. So I should actually have done this and gone from 0 to 90
Yes.
degrees. There we go. So the
There we
actual angle that we're looking at from here all the way to there, that's 175 degrees. Thank you, Teacher Kat. I didn't even think of that. Okay, this is 175 degrees, that whole thing there. Okay, thank you, Teacher Kat. Yeah, I hadn't seen that, but thanks for that. Okay, all right. Okay, so I need someone to help me with my reflex angle. Masichaba, you are next up in line. Masichaba, can you help us with our reflex angle? And guys, you know what? I'm just gonna, because it's getting a little crowded over here. Hi, Masichaba.
Hi, ma'am.
All right, so if I want to draw, no, Roland, just hold on. I just want to answer Roland's question. Roland, an obtuse angle is between 90 and 180 degrees. Okay, it's not 100 from 130. 130 is an obtuse angle, but any angle in between 90 and 180 will work. All right, Masichaba, take it away. Where would my reflex angle start?
From 0, from the vertex to 0, because
okay, I kind of get where you're going. So we're going to start at the vertex, right? And we're going to count it from 0. Let me try that again. I think I know what the problem is. Oh, guys, I'm doing such a great job today. Okay. There.
You're doing well, Teacher Coco.
Oh, my goodness. Sure. Okay, I'm going to draw freehand, guys. Please just bear with me. Okay, so from the vertex to 0, go. Oh. Okay. Okay, so from the vertex to
Let's go with the line. Let's go with the line.
There we go. All right, Masichaba, and then
a reflex angle is greater than 120 degrees, but less than 360. So which means
greater than 120 or greater than good 180. So I'm going to draw like a dotted line. It needs to be greater than 180, but smaller than 360.
360.
Good. So that means that pick an angle for me. Which angle would you choose?
230.
Okay, let's go to 230. So I'm going to go from my vertex to 200. Oh, that's 320. There we go. There's 230 on this side. Oh, no, I'm lying. If I count the outside one, there's 320 there. Ha, there we go. And if I have to look at the angle, it's this whole angle all the way around. That angle is 320 degrees. There we go. And that's our reflex angle. Yes. I'm hearing her, ma'am. Yes, that's exactly the angle. We can't measure this angle. This angle is too small. It's way too small. That's an acute angle. The reflex angle is going to be the one all the way around, and that's 320. Okay, I hope that makes sense. All right, I need one more person to tell me what a revolution is, and a revolution is kind of boring, but We still need to learn what a revolution is. Masana, would you like to help us with what a revolution is?
A revolution is an angle that goes around all the way.
All the way, excellent. So we start at 0 and we go all the way around to 360, but we'll notice here that 360 and 0 are at the same place. So this whole thing is actually 360 degrees. Well done, Masana. Excellent stuff. All right, so can I get in my chat? Thumbs up, thumbs down. How are we feeling about acute, right, obtuse, reflex, and revolutional angles? Okay, remember, one emoji. I'm looking for exactly one emoji. Thank you. Thank you, Letitia. I see that thumbs up. Remember, guys, just one emoji. Thank you for those of you who are listening to instructions. Thank you. Thank you, Luto and Roland, also, and Tando. I see you guys, and Dumpile. Excellent. All right. So now we're going to have to get into a little bit more because I can't just, guys, this is easy stuff. I can't leave you just here. So we're going to be learning about parallel lines. And for what we're going to be learning next, I need you guys to first fetch a ruler and a pen or a pencil and a protractor. We're going to need these three things. Everybody's got 1 or 2 minutes to get those things. If you don't have them at all, that's fine. Try and follow along. So whatever I draw on the screen, I need you guys to draw that as well. Okay. So if you guys can go get a ruler, a pen or a pencil, you should already have a pen or a pencil and a protractor. You've got 1 minute left. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to move to the screen and make sure that I didn't forget to put anything in email. Okay, I didn't. Excellent. All right, let's move this way a little bit. Okay, thank you very much for all those thumbs up. I don't think I saw a single thumbs down, which is, it's helping. It's helping. That means we're all on the same page. And I like that. I like that. Okay, I will wait for like a few more seconds. Jiria and Mujalifa, if you don't have a question, can I ask you guys to put your hands down because we're going to be doing a particular exercise quickly. And I want everybody to just be with me. As we're doing it, I need you guys to be doing exactly what I'm doing in order to get the idea behind the exercise. Okay. Just a bit of a warm up. All right. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're all going to take our ruler and you're going to put your ruler in the middle of your page. Just somewhere in the middle of your page. Make sure like it's almost straight like my one that you're looking at on the screen. So put it in the middle of your page. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your pen or your pencil and you're going to draw a straight line above like that. And then you're going to do the exact same thing. Do not move the ruler. Don't move the ruler. Make sure the ruler is still sitting flat. And you're going to draw a straight line below it, like that. Okay. All right, I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds to do that. I'm going to start counting 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're done. All right. Now what you're going to do is you're going to remove your ruler. I can't remove my ruler yet. Okay, actually I can. Let me see if I can remove the ruler. There I can. All right, so I'm going to remove my ruler away from my 2 lines. Ayanda, it's okay. It doesn't have to be exactly the same line. As long as I've drawn the lines on the top of my ruler and at the bottom of my ruler, it doesn't matter whether I started at 0 or not. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is we're going to draw 2 arrows, one like this and one like that. What does this tell us? Who can tell me what does it mean when I draw 2 arrows like that? We've done this before. Oh, yes, Lesedi. Hi, Lesedi. Do you remember? Lesedi, you can unmute.
Ma'am, it means the 2 lines are parallel of each other.
Excellent. The 2 lines are parallel. Please tell me in the chat, what does 2 parallel lines mean? What do we mean when we say 2 lines are parallel? The 2 lines will? Why are they called parallel lines? Because they Thank you, Luto. Luto says they never meet. Okay. Now what I want you to do is I want you guys to go get your ruler. Yes, Jeria, they never touch each other. I want you to take your ruler and draw a straight line, but I want it to be a little bit skew. Okay. I want it to be kind of skew. Like that. Okay. I want you guys to draw a line. You don't have to measure the line. Nothing. It just needs to be, who can remember what this kind of line is called? A line that crosses two other lines. Does anybody remember? Letitia, I don't know if you would know because I'm not sure if you remember. Remember, Luto, intersection is a line crossing one line. Jeria, do you remember what it's called? Jeria, you can unmute.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi. Do you remember what it's called? A line that crosses two or more other lines. What is it called?
I think it's called a intersecting line.
Oh, remember, an intersecting line will be one line that crosses only one other line. But what do we call it when it crosses two lines? Oh, Masichaba is just on fire. Check. Masichaba's told you the answer in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Do we remember
Thank you,
now?
Mr. Yes.
It's called?
A transversal line.
It's a transversal line. Excellent. It's a transversal line. Now I'm going to ask you again, Jiria, what is a transversal line?
A line that goes through two lines.
Good. Two or more. So if I drew a
Two or
third
more.
line,
Okay.
yeah, it would still be transversal. Okay,
Okay.
Excellent. Love that. Love that energy. Thank you so much. All right, it's called a transversal line. Now, what I want you guys to do is I'm going to draw a mini protractor here, and hopefully I can erase it when I'm done. I want you guys to go in here and measure this angle for me. So I want you to put the middle of your protractor right there. Right, that dot in the middle of your protractor, go put it over there. And then somewhere your protractor is going to go out like this in a straight line, and make sure that the 0 degrees on your protractor is sitting on this angle here. Okay. That's what I want to do. Just want to remove that and put it on the other side. Yes. Mukona, do exactly what I'm doing. I need you to do exactly what I'm doing. Okay. Now, what I would like you guys to do is, you see this line that we drew here in the middle. I want to extend it actually, because mine is a bit too short. I want you guys, if you can, make this line longer. Okay, make it a lot longer. Okay, because what we're going to do is we're going to measure this angle here. We're going to go, and we're going to see where our protractor meets this angle over here. And everybody's going to have a different answer. We're not all going to have the same answer. Okay. So I'm going to give everybody a minute now to read off their protractor where it stops. So if this is my protractor over here, let's say, for instance, because this is an obtuse angle, I would say this is 120 degrees maybe. My one says 120 degrees. I want you guys to tell me in the chat, what does your protractor say? Where does the protractor cross the line for you? Yes, and Dinako, write it all down. Draw all the lines that I'm drawing. Masichaba, if you're getting 32 degrees, did you draw it the other way? Just tell me quickly, did you draw your line this way? Because that's the only way you would possibly get 32 degrees. I'm seeing a lot of 130, I'm seeing 114. Nolo, just like me, got 120. Minentle, if you got 50, can you tell me if you drew your line the opposite direction to my one? Smita as well, that means yours is also facing in another direction. And Dinako, did I answer your question? I hope I answered your question when you said, must we write this? Can you just give me a nod or a no? Did I answer your question, Indinako? Oh, I'm not getting a response. Okay, Raisibe, can I ask you to unmute and tell me if you have a question? Miss Elani, I see you. Hi, Raisibe. I know it's not Raisibe, it's someone else.
It's me, Kamu.
Hi, Kamo. It's
Kamogelo.
Kamogelo. Yes, I
Yes.
remember.
I'd like to.
Yes.
Yes, I would like to. I'd like to ask you a question because
Yes.
I'm not understanding. So can I show you on Zoom? Can I start the video?
Okay, what I need you to do is start your video and put your thing up to the screen so I can see what's on your page.
Okay. Okay, something like this.
Excellent.
Is it?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
It's 100% correct. Now, what I want you to do, you can put your screen down for me. You can put your paper down for me because you've done it correctly, right? Now, what I need you to do is take your protractor. You know what a protractor looks like, right? This thing.
A protractor like this?
Oh, no, it needs to be the round one. It's the round one.
The round one. I see. Huh?
Yes, exactly.
That one.
Now,
There you go.
you're going to take the middle of that protractor. You see the middle? There should be like an X right in the middle.
There should be an X right at the middle.
In the middle. So if this is
Okay.
right here, or a plus sign. So if this is my protractor like this, in the middle here, there should be like a plus sign somewhere like that.
I see a plus sign. Yes.
Good. So now you're going to take that plus sign and you're going to put it at this place here. I need you to look on the screen for me for a second, Kamogelo. That plus
Yes.
sign needs to sit here in the middle.
In the
Put it
middle.
on top of the page, on top of your drawing, in the middle.
Yes.
Okay.
I see it. I see it.
Excellent. Now, on this side, on the one side of your protractor, there's going to be a 0 degrees. Just like that.
On one side of the projector, there's got to be a 0 degrees. Where, yeah, I can see the 0 after 180.
Okay, good.
Is it
On the
outside
other
or
side-
inside?
On the other side of 180, there should be a 0. The 0
Yes.
degrees. Okay, so I need you to take that line that's on the same line as 0 degrees and put that line on this line where you just put this. I need you to look on the screen quickly. So from that plus sign, you need to put that line that has 0 degrees right on there. Put it right. Okay. And
should
that will
draw
tell
it?
us what you're doing.
I should draw it.
Well, you don't have to draw it. Take the protractor and put it down on the actual paper. Okay, and make sure that this line that has a 0 on it is on this line that you've drawn. Okay.
I see it. I see it. On the 0,
Yeah.
it's all
So
good.
now if you put it down, you'll see that this extra line that we've drawn, this line that I've just extended, this line is going to come out on the other side of the protractor. So if this is my protractor here, it's sitting like this on that line that I've just drawn, and this is 0 degrees. This line is going to come out on a specific number on my protractor. So if my number over here on my protractor is 110 degrees, that means that this line makes 110 degrees from 0 to 110. Okay, so once you put your protractor on that line, go and see where this other line comes out on the protractor. So you're going to put the protractor down and make sure it comes out.
Yes.
Okay, and then can you tell me what answer you get? Yeah, this is
Okay, doesn't matter if it's... No, you're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing great. It doesn't matter.
It's just a little messy. I'm just trying to clean it up a little bit.
Okay, but does it matter if it's going this side, or does the line go this side, or does the line go that side? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter at all. I just need you to tell me where the line comes out on the other side. Okay, at what
Okay.
number does it come out?
Okay, it's coming between 120 and 130, so I guess it is 125 degrees. So
Excellent.
it-
So that
yeah.
means that your angle over here is actually 125.
Ah, okay.
Have
Shall
you
I
got
write
it?
it down? I
I need you to write it down exactly where I've written mine. I need you to draw that half circle and write 125 degrees.
on that
Okay.
circle. Should
On
I
that
draw a half circle on that circle?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
on that line, where those two lines meet, draw them and make sure they meet. Okay. and then just make sure that you write 125 degrees. Okay.
Okay, should I draw that line?
You can, yes, you can draw that
Yes.
line.
Let me draw that
Okay.
line. All right, about. Let me just make sure that my projector is with these things.
All right. So can I ask you to stay on the line, Kamogelo, because I want you to do something else for me quickly.
Okay, sure.
I want you to take that protractor, and you remember we were talking about how we're looking for that plus sign on the protractor.
Yes.
And I want you to put it on the line at the bottom. Where the two
Oh, at the
lines meet,
bottom.
put it at the bottom. Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
And then you're going to
Let
make
me
sure that
first
that's
finish up.
0. Okay, no issues.
It's right there, 100. Yes, 100 on the line. Okay, should I draw it on top of the projector, or should I draw it next to the line? 125.
Well, you can draw it next to the line. It doesn't have to be on top of it.
Okay, 125 degrees. 1 to 5. A little dot on top, the degree sign.
That
Alright.
little dot means degrees. Okay.
Yes.
Excellent. Now I want you to pick up your protractor and put it on the bottom, on the line at the bottom. This one over here, where I'm just
Line
doing.
I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm in the mess as I'm in the same mess. The chargers all over.
That's okay.
The
That's
pens is
okay.
all over. The projectors all over.
That's
Oh,
okay.
I
So now
got
we're
it.
going to put it at this line here at the bottom, and we're going to make sure that our 0, or that line that has 0 degrees, is sitting over here.
Okay, let me. My headphones. Oh, good grief! I need to unplug my charger. Get it out. Okay. Let me
So I
just
need you to put it down
put
here,
it back. Here we
and
are.
then I need
Okay,
you to do
the
the exact same
projector.
thing we just did. Okay.
Okay, like that way. Okay.
So now
plus
we're going to
yes,
put it at the line
I
at the
found
bottom.
it.
Okay, now we're going to put it at the line at the bottom, and we're
Bottom.
going to do the exact same thing we did. We're going to put the line with the 0 degrees there, and we're going to measure this line again. All the way up until that line, and we're going to see where it stops. Can you tell me? What does it stop?
That's the problem. That's the problem. I went on that line. Yours is up there. Mine is that side.
Okay, can I ask you to raise your hand? Because I'm not quite sure what you are seeing. So I need you to just raise your hand and make sure your camera's on so that I can see. All right, can I ask you to put the thing to the screen again just so I can see?
Okay.
Okay, good. All right, so do you see how you got that 125 degrees? You put the dot, you can put that down for me, my sweetie, excellent. You can put your paper down. You see where you put the plus sign of the protractor on that dot. I now need you to put the plus sign of the protractor on the dot at the bottom. Okay, so the first time you put it on this dot here.
Yes.
Okay, and now I need you to put it at the dot at the bottom. Okay.
Put the dot on the bottom. Okay, let me just.
And then I need you to measure the protractor. Measure with the protractor. Okay. And those of you who are following, I hope everybody else in the class is also doing the same thing. Okay. And then I need you guys to tell me again in the chat, how many degrees did you get? How many degrees did you get?
Okay. Okay. At this side, it's the same degree as the top.
Exactly. It's exactly the same degree. It's 125 again, right? Yes, it's 125 degrees. 125 degrees. So there, do you notice how they have exactly the same measurement? Do you see that?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, excellent. What that means is you've just proved to us that these two are called corresponding angles. That's how we measure them. They're called corresponding angles. Okay. And if we draw two lines that are parallel, every time we measure the top angle and the bottom angle, they will always be the same amount because they are corresponding angles. Yeah.
All right.
I hope that makes sense, Kamohelo.
Oh, it does. Thank you so much.
Excellent. All right.
Me-
Awesome. All right. Can I ask everyone in the chat, have you guys measured this angle at the bottom? Just give me a yes or a no in the chat, please. A yes or a no. Okay. Now I need you guys to, if you've said yes, you've measured it. Can you tell me with a thumbs up or a thumbs down, does it give you the same measurement as the angle above? Do you guys get the same measurement? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up. Excellent. Okay, it should give us the same measurement. Well done. All right. I'm so glad. Minentle, can I ask you to DM Teacher Cat? Okay, because if you watch this very slowly, like I just did with Kamohelo, you're going to understand what's going on a little bit better. Okay, I'm so glad, Watobians. All right, so now what I want us to do next is we are not going to erase anything. I'm erasing because my screen is going to get kind of messy. Do not erase anything. Okay, here's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to take your protractor, and this time, I want you guys to put the 0 along this line. Put the 0 degrees here. Okay, put the 0 degrees over there. And I want you guys to measure from this line over here to that line and tell me what angle do you get there? It should be an acute angle. So just measure for me with your protractor, what angle do you get? Yes, Rania.
Ma'am, can I ask, if you don't have a
Yes.
protector, what should you use?
Okay, you just need to follow along with what I'm saying. Okay. But a protractor, if you can possibly get a protractor for next week's lesson, it is quite important because we're going to be using it quite often. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, excellent. Just follow along with what I'm saying and try and keep up. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, great. I'm seeing quite a lot of 50 degrees. I'm getting 60s. I see 40s, 50. Keep them coming, guys. Thank you, Tabang, for adding degrees. 54 degrees, 70 degrees. That's excellent, guys. 50 degrees, 40 degrees. Awesome. 44, 42, excellent. Okay, 65. I hope you guys are noticing how all your angles are less than 90. And that makes them acute angles. Okay, now what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to take your protractors and I want you guys to go and measure on the other side, but over here. So take your protractor, put it over here at 180 degrees. And I want you guys to measure from this 180 to that line there. And tell me how much you get. Remember, if your protractor gives you, let's say, for instance, it gives you 120 degrees, you need to remember to ask yourself, how many degrees are there between 120 and 180? And tell me how many degrees you get. Okay, Kamohelo, what I want you to do is remember that plus that we talked about. Oh, look at what I did. Oh my goodness. Okay, remember that plus sign that we talked about here in the middle? Put it there and make sure that 180 degrees is on that line. And then measure upwards. Okay. I'm seeing somebody says 50 degrees. I'm agreeing. Miss Elani, if you got 120 degrees, then what you need to do is say 180 degrees minus 120 degrees. Same with Shiluva. If you got 160, what you need to write down is 160 degrees minus 180 degrees minus 160 degrees. And that's going to give you this angle over here. Okay. That's going to give you the angle you're looking for. I'm seeing Sally say 60 degrees. That's what I'm looking for. Tabo, remember, if it's an obtuse angle, you need to go 180 minus 173. Buikanyo, you need to do the same. Tabang, you've got it, 50 degrees. Minentle also says 50. Ayanda says 50 degrees. Jeria, you need to take 180 minus 151. Ayanda's getting 50 degrees. Aiden, it is quite hard without a protractor. I'll agree. Lesedi gets 38 degrees. That's good. Mukona, 180 minus 150. Nolo, if you got 90 degrees, then I'm a little worried that you drew a right angle, like a perpendicular line. So we shouldn't be getting something like that. Oh, okay. Yes, Masichaba got 28 degrees. Okay. Excellent. All right. So what we'll notice, guys, what we're going to notice is that this angle over here, so if you got 50 degrees over here, you're going to notice that you're also going to get 50 degrees over here. Okay. So these two angles are equal to each other, and they are called alternate angles. They're called alternate angles. Paul, that's perfectly fine. We're recording the lesson, so you can always catch it at a later stage. Okay. All right. Can I get a out of 10? 10 out of 10 being, I'm understanding what you're saying, ma'am, and 1 out of 10 being, I don't get it. Masachaba says 10. Jeria says 9.99999. I'm wondering where my 0,001 went. Akumzi says 1. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm getting quite a few 10s. Smita says 10. Nolo also says 10. I'm getting quite a few 9.99s. Bushe says 9 out of 10, 8.5. Temweer says 10, not degrees. 9, 10, 9. Lauren says 1, 5, 10, 10, 10. Okay, so most of it is 10s, and I'm appreciating that it is 10. But if it is a 1, I am going to teach you guys something different so we don't have to continue going with this. Okay, so here's what we're going to look at. Okay, we're going to look at these 3 things. Okay, now you guys are going to notice that this is exactly what we've been doing. This is exactly what we've been doing, but these, let me just add my 2 lines. These 2 lines are the 2 parallel lines that we drew at the beginning. Okay, that one and that one. Okay, now you guys will notice that a corresponding angle is the angle on the inside over here and the angle on the inside over here. Okay, and that gives us the same amount. Okay, that gives us the exact same amount. Now, if I'm looking for an alternate angle like we just did, let's change my color quickly. Okay, I measure this angle on the inside. Remember, I put my protractor there and I measure this angle. And over here, I put my protractor there and I measure that angle. and they're going to give me the same angle, and it's called an alternate angle. Smita, if you're asking for the definition, it's up here. A corresponding angle is these two angles, the one on the inside and the one on the inside track over here. Okay, for an alternate angle, it's going to be the opposite angles, like that. Okay, and for the last one, this one is called co-interior. The co-interior angles is this angle over here and this angle over here. But these two, when we add them, they add up to 180 degrees. Like you'll see here, I've got 105 degrees plus 75 degrees, and that equals 180 degrees. Okay. If you guys do not remember these, oh, and these are called co-interior. I don't know why they just wrote interior. This is called co-interior angles. If you guys cannot remember these, can I ask you to take a screenshot right now? Can you take a screenshot as we speak? Click on screenshot because these are very important. We need to remember these. Actually, let me clean it up a little bit because I've kind of messed all over it. Okay. Take a screenshot because this concept comes up again. Okay. And whew, that was a lot. How about we take a quick brain break? Oh, what do you guys think? Let's take a brain break because that was a lot. Hey? Okay. I'm glad, Jeria. Yeah, let's. Mukona, I don't know what kind of device you have, but you guys, I don't know if you're on if you're on a phone, then it should be quite easy for you guys to take a screenshot. But if you're on a computer, it's going to be a little different. Okay, Roland, you've got 30 seconds to ask a question. Can unmute. You've got 30 seconds.
Hello. Good afternoon, Miss.
Hello. Hi.
Good afternoon, Miss.
Good afternoon.
Miss is a co-interior angle and two angles that are on the same side of the transversal angle.
Yes, exactly. Do you see how they're on the inside? Like, can you tell
Yes,
me,
miss.
what does the word interior mean, Roland? It means like the interior of a car. Which part of the car is that?
Inside of the car.
Exactly, inside of the car. So when we look at co-interior angles, we're going to look at the angles that are inside of my two parallel lines. Do you see it?
Yes, miss.
Excellent. So we can't measure the ones on the outside. We need the ones on the inside, and together they make 180. Excellent question, by the way.
Thank you, miss.
Awesome. All right. Okay. Oh, no, hold on. All right. We're going on a cruise today. I hope you guys are ready. Teacher Kat, are you going to unmute and help me with this one quickly? We're going to be very quick about it.
I'm ready.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so I'm going on a cruise today, and I'm bringing, let me see, what am I bringing today? Oh, I'm bringing a toothbrush.
Ugh. Okay, well, I'm going on a cruise, and I'm bringing my hairbrush.
Hairbrush. Teacher Kat, you're going on the cruise.
Finally, geez.
Yay! Yes, Teacher Kat, you're going. All right. Jeria says toothpaste. Jeria says she's bringing toothpaste and she's going on the cruise. Buchet says shampoo and she's going on the cruise. Let me see. Luto says Vaseline and Luto's not going. Luto's not going on the cruise. Tetelo says perfume, you're coming. Aziza says face cloth, she's coming. Lesedi says mouthwash, she's coming. Nolo says shoes. No, Nolo, you're not coming. Mojalifa says shower gel. No. Sally says mouthwash. Yes, you're coming. Kosinati says a bag. No, Kosinati is not going. Kamukhelo says swimming trunks. No. Minentle, somebody's already said mouthwash, so we can't take mouthwash again. Tanwil, you need to tell me what are jam jams. I need to figure out what jam jams are. Smita says luggage.
PJs.
Okay, luggage. Smita, you're going. Luto says hair conditioner. Okay, no, Luto's not going. Roland says soap, not coming. Letitia says swimming suit. No, she's not coming. Somebody's already said mouthwash. Somebody says floss. No. Face wash. Tando, you're coming. Ayanda says soup. I think she meant soap. I think he meant soap. No, you're not coming. Lotion. Whoever said lotion, you're coming. Somebody said handy Andy Sally. No, we're not coming. Somebody says a phone. No. Somebody said coloring book. No, you're not coming. Hairspray. You're coming. Breath mints. You're coming. Somebody said bean bag. You're coming. Bean bag is coming. Towels. No, towels is not coming. Bean bag. Yes. Pillow, you're coming. Makeup, you're coming. Slops, no. Akumzi says cap, no. Wikanya says sandals, yes.
I see the trend.
Do you see it, ma'am?
I
Mbali
think
says
so.
sunscreen, and then Indinako's like everything. No, Indinako's not coming.
Yep.
Fishing rope, Roland, you're not coming. Has somebody figured it out?
I think I have.
Have you figured it out, ma'am? Can you tell us what are we looking for today?
2 syllables.
Yes, excellent.
Am
Ooh,
I right?
Yes, you are. You are right. Kidra says hand sanitizer. Those are 5 syllables, so Kidra is not coming. Okay, so what we needed is a word with 2 syllables. So toothbrush, that's 2 syllables. So even if you said knickknacks or shoelace, you would be coming. Hairbrush has 2 syllables. Toothpaste has 2 syllables. Tanwir says tea bags, you're coming. Shampoo.
I'm getting good at this.
There we go. Woo! Teacher Cat, you're on fire. You're on fire. And then Minenka says roll on. Yes, you're coming. And Dinako says chicken. Yes, 2 syllables. You're coming. Flat iron. You're coming. Remote. Excellent. Costume. You're coming. T-shirt. You're going. So we just needed words with 2 syllables, and that's how you get to go on the cruise. Jiria, books don't count. Books only have 1 syllable because it's just books. Okay, it needs to be 2 syllables. Okay, excellent. All right, we're going to do one more thing before we go. Okay, I want us to do A to F. I need you guys to not spam the chat with the answers. I need you to do A to C. I need you guys to do A to C. And when you're done, please put exactly 1 fire emoji in the chat. So we're doing this one, and this one. And we're going to do them together. Okay, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to actually find the answer. First thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our parallel lines. Find our parallel lines. So I know that this is my parallel line and this is my parallel line. Now, I remember the last time when I measured, this line over here was equal to this line over there. Now, I'll give you guys permission in the chat. Tell me, what is X equal to? Tell me. X is equal to, how many of you guys know? Tell me in the chat. How many degrees is X going to be equal to? Akumzi says 180, not quite. Nolo says 112 degrees. Yes, good. It's 112 degrees. Hosiam is already done. You guys are sleeping on this. 112 degrees. Dando, remember, be very careful. This is 112 here. Therefore, X must equal to 112 degrees. Who can remember what the rule was? What was it called? Why are they equal? What kind of angles are they? Can you guys tell me in the chat? Oh, they're not transverse angles, Sally. Thank you. Letoguche says they are corresponding. We need to remember that. Corresponding angles. Okay. Corresponding angles. Okay. And they're not acute angles. They're not acute angles. Good. Smita says the next one is alternate. You are correct. So what is x going to be equal to? X is equal to? Can anybody tell me in the chat? Because I can see that you guys are already all done. What is x equal to? X is going to be equal to? Oh, Jaria, I think we may have made a mistake there. Okay. X is going to equal to 75 degrees. And my reason is because they are alternate angles. Alternate angles. Okay, excellent. What about C? Now, guys, remember, if this is a straight line, this is going to be my supplementary angle. So please find me X. Yeah, it's quite difficult. X is quite difficult. Okay. Excellent. Okay, let's stop here for today because I